it on, keep it home, show us what you got. It's HotWired.
And we go through this door, and
a bit racist.
yeah. If you're just joining us in the last episode, we were talking about racism.
Racism and how if you want to love someone who's a different race, you fucking do it.
Go for it. Yep.
Go for it. Because we're all.
We're all
for
part of the human
starters-
race. You know, hold on, wait a minute. I need to point this out. And I said, you know, the whole thing about, you know, keeping it within your race, and you do. It's called the human race. I don't even think the term racism should be a word. I mean, because the race is the human race, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's people that don't like certain ethnicities. So shouldn't the term be like, have like the word ethnic in it or something?
Ethnicist.
Ethnicist. I mean, because we're the human race. It's not a race. We are all a race of people, but within the race, there are different ethnicities.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody can clear that up in the comments.
I'm just eating my snowball.
You're just fucking eating your snowball. Your other snowball, fatty.
I know.
You're not fat.
It's so good.
I like how I just said fatty, and then you said you're not
Yeah,
fat.
call me fat and then say I'm not fat. No wonder I have a complex. No,
I eat because I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy because I eat.
I eat because I'm unhappy. And I'm unhappy because I eat.
It's a
It's a
vicious
vicious
cycle.
It's true though.
I eat because I'm happy. I'm happy because I eat.
Yeah.
It's a vicious cycle.
It's a lovely cycle.
It's an awesome cycle. It's a viciously awesome
It's a
cycle.
viciously awesome happy cycle.
You know what movie I've never seen? Happy Feet.
I didn't think it was that good, to be honest. Everyone made a massive fuss about it.
Tasha
but
loves it.
yeah.
Because it's penguins. Simply because it's penguins.
I love penguins, but I thought as a narrative it was a bit boring.
And there was a Happy Feet too, wasn't there? I
I didn't see that.
don't think anybody saw
I thought
it.
it was adorable and the animation was luscious, but it was like
It was luscious
it
animation.
was really you know, insanely well animated, but it was a bit boring. Though. Thing is, if you've got all the show in the world, if you don't have a good plot or a good story or script to back it up, then it's useless.
Yep.
Because
Much like most video games now!
yeah, like
Sorry.
it's all like
I clip the shit out of that.
you know, it's all like smoke and fireworks and you know, oh look at these graphics, but if
If-
the plot sucks, then the game sucks.
If you think about it, if you look at all the video games back in the day, I mean, like, there of course, there's always bad video games, but if you look at most of the games that people consider amazing, a majority of them are from the N64 back. You know, and I don't mean like just Nintendo in general. I mean like, you know, whenever I said the N64 era, because I had an N64, I mean like N64, PlayStation, you know, and then further back, Super Nintendo, Genesis, and
Well, yeah.
whatever system you have. Usually, those are the games that people remember the most. And nowadays, there are not that many great games.
Well, no, because you can make a wonderfully, you know, amazing game from being simple. The most simple and effective is like something I've always gone by.
Yep.
If you have a good idea, even if it's executed simply.
I'm trying to think of, fucking. He just goes right.
I
into
love
it.
how he runs into a fucking retard.
I'm trying to think. Like, there's a lot. What's a very simple game that did well?
Well, I mean something like
Well, I'm trying to think. There's one recently. Well, I mean, it's Slender.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like Slender, you know, that is a
It's just got shit graphics.
ridiculously simple concept,
Yeah.
but it's so effective. It really is effective because in life, everything is pretty simple. Like that feeling of being isolated and scared, and you know.
Mario's always simple. Mario's always simple
Yeah,
and it's
that's the
always
thing. Mario
fun.
is ridiculously simple and ridiculously fun.
But here's the thing. Mario's always the same game whenever a new one comes
Yeah.
out. It's just the layout's always different. The problem is, whenever a game comes out, if you have a new game, new of the same game every 6 months,
Yeah.
like let's see, Call of Duty,
Cock of Duty.
like you just get tired of it. You just like it's the same game with slight upgrades. Like I mean, like
Well,
don't get me wrong, Call of Duty is a fun game, but it's always the same game, and there's a new one every fucking like 6 months.
I know. Well, success will turn you.
They just want money.
Yeah,
there's
exactly,
nothing. There's nothing really new to
capitalism,
it.
yeah.
And then you have to pay for like if there's a map.
Yeah, they cost a fortune, those games as well. That's one thing that doesn't like I really don't get is that they like really cost a fortune.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna buy. Same thing with the new like sports games every year. I mean like.
Yeah.
I mean like in the age of DLC, just make one game, and then have like a roster update download as DLC for like $1.
$1.
Yeah, $1.
Or
I mean,
a quid.
like $1 or $5. I mean, like, I would like that. I don't
Yeah,
mind
I
that.
know.
Like every system, you know. But then people are like, well, what about the graphics upgrades? It's like maybe every couple of years.
I know.
You know. Hold on.
I really just have to rave about Clock Tower again because that's what going back to the simplicity thing. That's one game that I truly love because it's so effective. I mean, like the first one on the SNES. You know, graphically, it's just a bunch of pixels, but it's so heavy with atmosphere. It's just an amazing horror game. Like, you genuinely feel fucking terrified when you play that. And that, to me, is just, that's all that matters. Just something that's so heavy with atmosphere.
Yeah. If the game's not... That thing just killed it.
Loser. It's like... Oh my god, how the fuck did you do that?
I'm awesome. No, like you have to get close enough and then just do the jump and.
But it just.
Just saying. Great. Rob is great. Rob is great.
Also, he thinks because he's a poop.
Couldn't remember.
Whoa. Hey.
You asshole.
I don't understand.
You have to jump. Like you get close enough. Like you get close enough so that he doesn't scream at you, and you just jump. You do a jump attack, and it's instant death.
Well, fine then.
That's why I said like you can attack him before he sees you.
Yeah, I guess so.
So.
I think we should definitely get a cheese steak.
Yeah, before you leave, I'll try.
leave.
We gotta finish this.
I know.
We're desperately rushing to get this done
While
because
I'm
she's
still
leaving.
here.
She's leaving today, and like, fucking yes.
I'm just worried about going through American security.
Again. Yeah, trust me, you're gonna
Like, I have no metal on me. Like, everything in my bag is fine.
Oh,
I'm
I
good
missed.
at traveling now. I'm really good at all that stuff.
Yeah, she fucking figured out our
on the
fucking
other
train
hand.
system. Because I don't travel anywhere. I don't know
I
where
know,
to go
that's
and what
why
to
I
do.
wanted you to, you know, experience it. And it really is easy. It's so easy to navigate your way around trains and stuff. The only thing that becomes a problem is when there's some kind of like problem with like the system. Yeah, like a delay or like a problem with this, something that you can't control. Because that's when I start panicking. Like if I'm somewhere and I'm on my own and then there's like a delay.
Oh my
or
god, how'd you get stuck
How
on
did
a
she
wall?
get stuck behind the corner?
Sweetie, you can just walk around it like that. Oh my god.
She's like, I can't. She just pissed.
God damn your voice. Yuki would fall in love with you.
Oh, I want to meet her.
I wanted you to meet her. I couldn't get a hold of her. She hasn't even sent me emails for concerts recently. I have a music teacher that's Japanese, and her name's Yuki, and she has a beautiful voice. Yukiko Ishida. Look her up. She's very beautiful. She's got a beautiful voice.
I want to meet her. Well, I'll come back.
Yeah. You'll come back and then.
I'll come back and.
Can you imagine if I'm sorry, but can you imagine if he fought with the Wind Waker, just stabbed things in the eyes with
Oh,
it?
no, yeah. He gives it to him and he's like, whoa, and then he runs off and uses it as a weapon and he's like, no, Link, no.
Walking Dead.
Yeah. Right in the between the eyes.
Well, where are we at with time, by the way?
We're good, we're good.
Okay.
Couple more
We'll
minutes.
walk down these steps.
We're nearly there, aren't we?
Mhm.
We're finished.
There's the boss right over there. We just have to do the room downstairs. There's 2 rooms downstairs,
Yeah,
actually. I need bombs. See, usually, like in Ocarina of Time and in Wind Waker, I never took off the Ocarina and I never took off the Wind Waker. They were always equipped at all times.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know why. It was just a pet peeve of mine. In the 3D, in this and in the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time, they had it set to a quick bar or something.
Yeah.
So it was always there. So I was like, yay!
Make sure she doesn't fall down, for God's sake. I accidentally did that once and it was like the worst thing ever.
I think she hops up steps. There's certain steps she just straight up hops up.
Yeah,
'Cause you
not
can't
when they're
run.
like stairs though, when they're like little
Yeah, well, I'm gonna stand right here.
just like a face in the
I'm
door.
gonna sit right here.
My face in the door. Okay, I think
You know what? I could have just flew over with her.
You could have. Get the deku leaf out. What are you doing? Just get the leaf out.
Don't tell me what to do.
Climb down there. What the fuck are you doing?
Whee! Oh, no, that was good. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, that worked out for
Never mind
everyone.
then.
Worked out for everyone. For Erwan.
For Irwa.
Oh.
Okay, you could probably end it here.
Right, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna do this puzzle. You wanna do this puzzle? Hey, you wanna do this puzzle? Do you wanna do it?
Oh.
Don't tell me no!